Okay, what are we planning to do with this?
Well, plans and what we do are two different things. It's going to be cut in half and make into more growing beds. Eventually, if I can get all the screws out.
So Sean is working on a raised bed that we recently had given to us. We're going to put a little bit of work into it so that we can use it.
It's a goofy screw. What the heck? Half the screws are breaking. That's funny. That's gonna be a nightmare. They overloaded this big time with too much dirt. All the screws are breaking or rusted and stuck in place. Half the time I can't find them.
I was hoping to plant some more tomatoes this year, so maybe we could put tomatoes in this garden bed.
I think they're all screwed from the inside, aren't they? There's one.
Okay, so I skipped all the fun part, but I had to help him take this thing apart because it had some pretty old nails in it. So what we plan to do is we had the screws in it, sorry. We had the raised bed that someone had given us, but it was up on legs, and we want ours on the ground. And so we were hoping with the extra lumber that we could actually take the one bed and make two beds out of it. So that is the plan. So we plan to move this over here. He burns himself frequently with tools. Next to our other beds over here. And then we have our composting pile over here. And we have some boxes where we're trying to kill the grass so we can put another raised bed there. And then we have another raised bed right over here.
That one probably be moved.
We're going to be moving this one. So that's what he just said. So we have some things these were from the basement, these plants here. These are what we've been growing in the greenhouse that he put in the basement throughout the winter. And we will be planting those soon. We have some more on the porch up there. And then this is our little greenhouse that we've had. Right now we just have some starters, some seed starters in there. And so we'll be, once those are up and going, we'll be planting those as well. But for right now, we're trying to get these raised beds done. And then over in that corner of the yard, we have a whole area where we just planted some strawberries. We planted, was it 10 strawberry plants? We planted 10 strawberry plants over there. And we just got some raspberries that we'll also be planting over there in that area. And we're going to put some of our apple trees over there and some of the pear trees that we'll be getting. So that's where we're at for right now. Okay, so one of the reasons why we're choosing to do raised beds, just in case anyone's wondering, is for two reasons. One is the soil here is not soil. So it's very hard. It's full of rocks and like very clay-like. And so it is tough as nails. And really not nutrient rich. So we decided to go with raised beds. We thought that would be easier than having to dig through rocks and all that nonsense. So the second reason is we do have jobs and we work for a living. We have a family to support. So we don't have all day to weed gardens. So we wanted to try to minimize weeds as much as possible and keep from having to dig through concrete. So that was our choice. But in saying that, we've also chosen, like, for instance, we're also growing potatoes in these potato sacks, which are really amazing. Let me flip this around and I will show you. So we've got these potato sacks here going, and those actually can grow a very large portion of our potatoes that we use. So further in the future, these are also, we had these seedlings that started, and we'll be planting those here soon. We've got going in jugs here. But once we have our garden really producing later in the year, we will be canning them, and we will be dehydrating. We dehydrate a lot of mostly like our fruits. We make like apple chips and things like that, and then we also do a lot of pickling, and then we can a lot of produce, and we do like canned tomatoes and making our own tomato sauce and things like that. Pickling actually is one of my favorite things to do. I'm a huge fan of pickles, and so we'll be sharing some recipes and going over canning and pickling and dehydrating and all those fun things. So I think we're going to end our video here. It's starting to get kind of late, so it's getting dark outside. All right, he's still working on the raised bed. All right.
The screws keep stealing my bit. Poor thing's all mangled up and twisted. You see it?
Yeah, I see. Gardening problems. All right. Well, we hope that you enjoy our channel, and
yeah, hit that thing.
Yeah, hit the like
I
button
don't know how the video
and
turns
share. Yeah. All right. Bye.
Hi, I'm out of breath.